Would you like to see what I do now? So here it is, people. All right, I got more lumber, so you know what that means. I got another project, something that needs doing. Since I cannot get this iguana cage to completion, the big one, I am going to modify this one to make it better for the animals while they are in it, so we don't get any more nose rub, or hopefully it'll cut down on nose rub. There's really no actual solution. If the animal bashes, if it's just an animal that's nervous all the time and bashes itself, it could happen on any enclosure. So what I'm gonna do is, since this lizard right here, Stumpy, doesn't seem to mind Slinky, but what I want to do is I'm gonna take some fence pickets and put them up on 3 sides here, and hopefully that'll cut down on the lunatic behavior that I've been seeing. And I'm also gonna grab the female that used to live over on the other side of the wetland filter, way over there, that way, out over there. We're gonna bring her to here, and then we're gonna take my carpet pythons and get them out of the snake room and out into the beautiful sunlight, because that will be a really cool cage. And I'm also gonna modify that one. So I guess I'm gonna be modifying cages today. So there you go. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna move this lizard into a temporary enclosure. Then I gotta break this down and get to work. See you all soon. Or rather, watch this. Can you guys see that? Wow, that's a blast from the past. My friend Tracy Ackerman hooked me up with this old photo, 1996. Long hair, BMX, and duck face, well before it was commonplace, duck face. Whew. Anyway, would you like to see what I do now? So here it is, people. I completed it. I'm going to give you a little kind of hangout session here, show you what's going on. I'm pretty excited about this whole thing. Now, I wish I had the time. I wish I did this earlier, but hey, we got it done. So we've got all the boards up so that these animals are going to have a nice kind of blocked visual barrier from Slinky. Also, I'm hoping that because we've blocked out 3 sides, when the door's shut, that's the 3rd side, that they'll see this and not run straight into it. with the wires, sometimes, you know, the lizards get confused and they want to kind of get out. I've also used a lot of branches to kind of create the shelving here instead of just that kind of industrial looking shelf. So we've got all that. And then I made use of this limestone that my good friends at Yardco Rock Company gave me last year. I just stacked it. I'm really excited about this. I had plenty of it. I just stacked it up. It's looking pretty cool. They are, of course, rock iguanas. And then down in here, we've got the cave where they can get in and out to kind of hide from the sun. And we've also got some planks up top to give them a little sunshade. But I'm really happy with how this came out. I might add some kind of plant, but I think this is a cool enclosure. These guys are not necessarily arboreal, but they're still young enough to where they will climb. And again, guys, to be honest, this is going to be temporary for these rhino iguanas, as they will be moving into the large enclosure that I'm doing out back. You guys might be able to see it. It's way out back. The large structure out there. Yeah, but as I've mentioned in other videos this week and recently, because of the whole lockdown, a lot of things that are being shipped are taking a long time. Just got word from our friends at Knitwire that the new wire has arrived to their facility. They're gonna actually weave it, and I'll have my heavy-duty screen wire sent to me. It should be here sometime in May. So that iguana cage will get done in May, but I'm really happy with how this turned out, guys. I'm excited. I think it looks good. We've got the water bowl there. The water drips out of that irrigation hose right there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It drips. Green iguanas, rock iguanas, they tend to be attracted to water that's rippling. So make sure that you can, if you can do it, it'll drip in and it'll overflow. I'm actually going to rinse this out. There we go. Just kind of push it out. Their food bowl, big thick logs. I added more logs to create more of a surface area because I was talking about how these guys are, you know, they're not the most nimble climbers. But the cool thing about this enclosure, guys, is when the two iguanas we're going to put in it move out, this will be a really cool enclosure for another species of reptile. It could be an arboreal reptile. It could be a lot of different things. So I'm excited. And if I can get some plants to grow in here, that'll be nice too. Maybe some pothos vine that can creep up this and really give it a really natural look. So I'm excited. I'm really happy with it. I also went ahead and I used liquid nails, and I used the remnants from a previous project, and I kind of put them up there. And now I'm inspired, which is exciting. You know, I might take some bamboo, have it, and kind of put some bamboo up to cover the metal. I think that would look cool too. And then eventually this is going to get ripped down because the iguanas that live in here are going to go into the big enclosure as well. So I'll rip all this down and maybe I'll reface the whole thing. But right now, let's walk on over. I'm going to go grab the female that lives up over here. Here's the pond. Beautiful day here today. Pretty excited. We've got some rain, which is important. We haven't had much rain this past winter, but we're getting it now, which is cool. And I'm going to walk over here and we're going to get her and let's put her in. And then I'm going to go grab the male, Stumpy, and put him in with her. And since I've rearranged his house, he's going to think it's a different place. So it'll once again be a neutral area to introduce these lizards together. So what I got to do, guys, is bring these out. Oh, by the way, I think I'm going to just save the redo of this enclosure for a whole video on its own, because it actually, I want to take my time and really do things nice. The snakes will live in here. It's kind of a cool area to have snakes around, just kind of chilling. And I'm going to do a few modifications to this cage to make it more appropriate for snakes. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. So we're going to give this one it's a due attention, if that makes sense. So let me put you guys down right here. I'm gonna go over here and grab this gal. I gotta do it quick. Come on, baby girl. Don't fight me, don't fight me, don't fight me. Oh, yes. And she's a little bit wacky. And so that's why I want to make sure. She's so cute though. Look at how beautiful she is. She has grown much more than the male that was living in here So I want to get her with a male that's of appropriate size, and Stumpy is the right size. As you can see, she's still very flighty. She's not tame yet, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and just, she's gonna poop on me. Always pooping. So what I wanted to do was let her get that poopies out, because we don't want that on us now, do we? What I want to do is grab her, and I'm gonna tuck her up under my arm, and that's how we can safely carry her. Okay, so let's get out of here, and we'll let her go into the new enclosure. And I'll show you, being who she is, she's got a lot of energy, and she's you know, because she's got a lot of energy. To get my nose, be careful, sweetie. I don't want her to bash herself, right? So we got to be careful, and I want to see how this new enclosure works for her. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her in and let you guys kind of watch her while I go get the male. He's in a vision cage as of last night when I started working on this. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. All right, good times. So I'm going to put her down on the ground in the enclosure, and she might do something boring like run right into that cave, but I got to be careful letting her go. There we go. There we go. All right, so listen, you guys watch her for a second. I am going to go get the male. Stay put. All right, guys, I'm back. How's she doing? All right, she hasn't moved much, has she? All right, well, here's Stumpy. I'm gonna put Stumpy right in. There he is. So Stumpy and the gal are in their new temporary home, if that makes sense. There he is. He's a beautiful lizard. He lost a bit of his tail, but it's shedding. This guy is a lot more calm. So here they are together in a new neutral environment. And we're going to keep an eye on them and make sure there's no overt aggression. And that's how you do it. Just introduce them. It's a brand new place for both of them because I've done so much work. But here is a little head bobbing, so we're going to have to keep an eye out. Now, he has been in with the two other females, but I wanted to pair these two up because they're kind of the same size, and I think it would be a good match. So I'll just have to wait and see how they do. So there you go, everybody. The lizards are in their new habitat. I'm really excited about it. I think it's much better than what they were in. But now it looks like we're going to learn a little bit about reptile or cyclora communication. So you see he opened his mouth a little bit. This is all normal. You just have to let them figure it out. And that's what we're going to do right now, is just let them kind of interact with each other here. I'm gonna keep a close eye on them, and I guess I'll just let the video record so you guys can just see what's going on here in the world of our cyclora reptiles. The rock iguanas, the rhinoceros iguana, and there you have it. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys got some information out of it. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos with our reptiles here at Kamp Kenan. There's always going to be new things happening, and I hope you guys are safe wherever you may be. Stay safe, guys. I'll talk to you all soon, and we're going to just let these lizards do their thing. See ya.